morning, students. Let us see the fifth supplementary, the little cyclone, the story of a grizzly cub. The little cyclone means the name of the grizzly cub. Grizzly cub means it is a brown bear that lives especially in North America. It is written by William Temple Hornady. The story is about a young bear, especially young bear cub, that bravely fended off. He fought a possible attack from much bigger and ferocious fellow animals in a cage. This is the story. Which means actually the ferocious and bigger animals, bigger fellow animals, they tried to attack the young little cyclone, but he bravely fended off. This is the story we are going to see, because the willpower and self-confidence triumph over brute strength. So brute strength is not very important. The self-confidence, the willpower is more important than the brute strength. So before getting into the story, let me give you something, that is the little kids, the children, they cry when they are separated from their mothers or parents. Obviously we know that, we have seen that. The kids are crying. The kids cry when they separate from their mothers. The mothers and parents, they would not allow their children to be taken away. They never ever like that kind of situation in their life. They want their kids to be with them. So let us see how animals would behave when they are isolated from their families. This is the story we are going to see. So the first and important character in the story is the young grizzly bear, which proved its strength and greed in the end of the story, and it never wishes to be cowed down or dominated by other bigger bears. Little cyclone, this is the name I said earlier. Little cyclone is the grizzly cub from Alaska. You know what is Alaska? Alaska means one of the states in United States of America. We know and we have heard that Washington, Chicago, Los Angeles, California, the same way it is one of the states called Alaska, the little cyclone, the grizzly cub from Alaska. The little cyclone earned its name by his nature, the vigor of his resistance to ill treatment. Once, his mother was fired at, which means someone shot at his mother, and she was dead in the hillside facing the Chilkat River. So the little cyclone and his brother, they ran away as fast as they could. Their stumpy little legs, stumpy means short but thick. So obviously the legs of the little cyclone would be short and thick. So the short and thick legs carried them. So they reached the place, the hillside and the facing Chilkat. they had last seen her, we know that the mother bear was dead, but they thought that she was in asleep. They thought that she was sleeping, and they hugged close against her at a warm body and slept peacefully until morning. So throughout the night, they slept with their mother. Even though she was dead, they thought that she was asleep and they slept with their mother. And the next day, before the early morning, they could feel that the rough grasp of human hands. The human beings had tried to catch the little bears. So they valiantly bite and scratched and shouted aloud with rage. There are two little bears, one of them made to fight, so fierce and terrible. So the nervous capture, the person who tried to capture the bears, he was nervous to capture that bear, so he let him go. And the other one is still on the chilkat. Chilkat means he is on the hands of other capture. So even though the other cub fought just as desperately, he could not do anything because the capture seized his thin legs. So he grabbed his legs so that he could not escape from his hands. He dragged the little bear. He dragged the little bear, occasionally swung around his head. And finally, when established with a collar, chain, and post in the rear of the saloon in a Porcupine City, which means he has taken that little bear in the separate place. Saloon is called a separate place for something. Here, separate place for the animals to keep. So he has taken that animal to that Porcupine City. And the little bear thinks that two-legged animals, which means human beings, two-legged animals means human beings, less intelligent than himself. Then the cyclone was rescued by the friendly hands of the Zoological Society field agent, and it was placed in a comfortable box freed from all annoyance of the human beings and shipped to New York. Now he is in Alexa, especially in the Porcupine City. Now he is taken to the New York because of the friendly hands of the Zoological Society. The field agent has taken the little bear to New York. And he was at the time as droll and raucous looking grizzly cub as ever stepped. So there is a description about the little bear in a grizzly grey full moon of a furry hair. Furry hair means soft hair. And two big black eyes sparkled like jet beads. And behind the pudgy little nose, short for a bear. So, expecting for his high shoulders, he was little more than a big bale of grape fur set up on a 4 posters on the same material. Even though those things are very normal for the little bears, but his class means nail of the little bears were formidable. Formidable means very, very dangerous. And he had the true grizzly spirit. He's a gentle bear. He had a true grizzly spirit. Then finally, the bear's nursery at the New York Zoological Park. He is taken to that place, the bear's nursery at the New York Zoological Park. There was a big yard with a shade tree, a tree to climb, a swimming pool, and 3 sleeping dens, and a rock cliff. And also the bear's nursery at New York Zoological Park never contains fewer than 6 cubs and sometimes 8. Maximum there will be 8 cubs and fewer than 6 cubs. It is a good test of courage and temper to turn a new bear. Because usually if a newcomer is badly scared during his first day in the zoological park at New York, and they are very timid during the next day. But grizzlies are different. I mean, this kind of bears are different because they are born with full of courage and they avoid all sense of fear. They never ever felt the sense of fear, especially these grizzly bears. So when the little cyclone traveling box was opened, because he has taken with the traveling box by the field agent at the zoological park, then it was opened up. Then the little cyclone found himself free in the nursery, and it stalked deliberately. Stalked deliberately means he stood deliberately, which means bravely he stood there, especially the center of the stage, and halted. He walked there, he stood there, and calmly looked about him, which means he shows that as plain as in English, that would have been like this: I'm a grizzly from Alaska, and I have come to say, if any of you fellow think there is anything coming to you from me, come and take it. So he announces that when he walked and stood there, if anybody wants to fight with them, then he asked them to come and get it. So there are too many animals. They tried to attack the little cyclone. The first was little Tsar. Little Tsar was very saucy but good-natured European brown bear. So he walked up there, and the Tsar aimed a sample blow at the cyclone's left ear. I mean, he tried to give a sample blow, sample beat at a cyclone's left ear. But what happened is totally different. Quick as a flash, outshot cyclone right paw. The little cyclone used his right paw and kicked the Tsar. As only grizzlies can strike like that, and that Tsar was caught by the Azar on the side of the head. Azar means the person who takes care of the animal. Then, amazed and confounded, Tsar fled in the wild haste. This is the first animal who tried to attack little cyclone. The next one was a black bear cub, twice the size of cyclone. So it is too difficult to beat him because the size was twice as the little cyclone. So that made a pass at newcomer, and he too received a fierce counter attack from the little cyclone. Even though it was twice in the size, but he could not beat the little cyclone because the little cyclone gave the counter charge. He attacked him very bravely. Then cyclone met every attack, real or feigned, that was made upon him. Then every bear in the nursery, they understood one thing, that they cannot beat the little cyclone. And they understood that they could not fight any other bear on the 3 seconds notice. Before 3 seconds, he will knock you down and he will beat you up. So that the other bears understood that. From that time, the cyclone position has been assured, and he is treated with respect because of his braveness. Then his forearm inspires, but being a really fine sprinted, dignified little grizzly, he attacks no one. Even though he has the power, he has the will, he has the greed, he has the technique to strike, but he never attacks any one of the bears in that nursery, and never as a fight. There is no moral in the story. It's just a story about a little cyclone, how he was separated from his mother, then how he protected himself in the little nursery, how he projected in front of other bigger and ferocious fellow animals. So this is the story. I hope you understand. Thank you.